Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about game 1 of 3 from Kansas City. And man, I want to talk about the Philadelphia Phillies first. They're just cold right now. They're just ice cold right now, the Philadelphia Phillies. They lose 7-4 in game 1 of this 3-game series. They had a huge collapse in the bottom of the 3rd inning where they gave up 5 runs, and that really is where the game ended. Kansas City, takes a 1-0 lead, then Philly responds, ties up 1-1. Brandon Marsh, felt like his first hit in forever, gets an RBI single, ties it up at 1, but then Philly gets up 5 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. It all started with a Vinny Pasquantino RBI single, a Salvador Perez 2-run homer, and then a Renfroe 2-run homer, all in the bottom of the 3rd. Salvador Perez in the first 2 innings had 2 extra base hits, had a double and a homer. The lone run through the first 3 innings come from Brandon Marsh with a RBI single. Castellanos grounded out. DeYoung hit a RBI double. A wild pitch and a sac fly were the other 2 runs for the Phillies. They had 11 total hits for 4 runs with 1 error, 1 run in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 8th. So 11 hits for 4 runs. Kansas City had 12 hits for 7 runs, 2 errors, 1 in the 1st, 5 in the 3rd, and then 1 in the 5th. 7-4. They improved 77-56. Phillies dropped to 74 and 54. Just want to get all those stats out of the way before I go over all the other hitting and pitching lines. But as for the Phillies, man, they're just ice cold. They're just not okay right now. You're probably thinking, oh, they could be okay, but I don't think they're okay. The offense isn't great. The offense stalled again in another loss. And also I want to mention Lucas Erceg. He hasn't allowed a run as a Royal. He's pitched in 10 games. He just picked up his 4th save with Kansas City. He hasn't allowed an earned run in 10 games. That's how good Lucas Erceg has been. But for the Phillies, dude, I don't know what you do at this point. The current state of the Phillies is not good. The offense is stalled in multiple games, and if I'm a Phillies fan, my reaction is just frustration, because this is not the same team it was at the start of the season. And they scored 4 runs on 12 hits, which isn't bad. You can't really blame the offense tonight. But Tom Walker served up meatball sandwiches right down the middle of the plate. He started tonight for the Phillies, and he wasn't good. 3.0 innings pitch, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Tom Walker. The Phillies have to start with this Tom Walker thing. I thought it was worth a shot until a few starts ago. No more. Tom Walker has a 4.72 ERA and a 4.9 FIP as a Philly. He had a 3.89 ERA and a 4.19 FIP before becoming a Philly. He was at very least viable option earlier in his career. Whatever the Phillies thought they had, they just don't have with him. He's just terrible. He's the weak link in that rotation right now. So the offense, you can't really blame the offense tonight, but it's just your top of your lineup is not giving you much right now, with Schwarber and Turner combined 0 for 10. They're not giving you much at the top of the order, the guys you're paying. From 3rd on down throughout the lineup, yeah, you got contribution really throughout most of the lineup except the top 2 hitters. It was just the pitching was the problem tonight. Tyler Gilbert went 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Max Lazar 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk. He struck out 1. Jose Alvarado 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk. He struck out none. Tanner Banks 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Offensively, Schwarber and Turner each 0 for 5. Harper 2 for 4. Bone 1 for 4. Castellanos 2 for 1 RBI. Stott 1 for 3 RBI. Real Muto 2 for 4. Marsh 2 for 1 RBI. And Hayes 1 for 4. For the Royals, Michael Waka, he went 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks. He struck out 5, so good outing for Michael Waka. Loki having a good season there in Kansas City. James MacArthur, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks. He struck out 1. Chris Bubick, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks. He struck out 1. And Lucas Erceg, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, and he struck out 1. So, good bullpen work outside of Bubick. For the offense, Michael Massey, 2 for 4. Witt, 1 for 5. Pasquantino, 2 for 5, an RBI. Perez, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Melendez, 1 for 4. Renfro, 1 for 2, 2 walks, 2 RBIs, and 2 run homer. DeYoung, 2 for 3, a walk and an RBI. And Isbell, 0 for 4. For Maine, 1 for 1 pinch hitting. And Mako Garcia was 0 for 1. See, as I've mentioned for the Phillies, over these recaps have been doing for me, offense inconsistent. The pitching hasn't been great either. The offense really wasn't the issue tonight. It was just the pitching with Tom Walker. It's not it. And Renfro, Salvador Perez homer, and they've moved within 1 game of the AL Central lead, man. They might win this division. On August 29th, they were officially eliminated from playoff contention. I want to give some credit to the Royals. In August 23rd, 2024, they are 1 game out of first place in the AL Central and have a 4.5 game lead to keep a wild card spot. That's really a positive. They are a really good young team, a good offense, a good pitching staff. You gotta give credit, and a good closer in Lucas Erceg, and a solid bullpen. The Phillies, they just have questions. They got their pitching's got to get better. The offense needs to be more consistent and get back to where they were early in the season. But yeah, that's all I got to say for this game. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. To next Mac Light. Peace, and I'll see you guys for the Dodger recap later tonight.